great start to the week. So stepping in, Darren
leading off tonight for
as you can tell
Minnesota,
easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And there's one gone to start the night. And here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside.
Buxton, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Hit hard to the right side. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on form.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high-scoring a game when Carl's behind the dish.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. It's taken ball three.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. And another foul ball.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him, but he can't put him away.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
Batting third.
Here's Carlos Correa now, who was among the many who failed to report a base hit in the loss yesterday. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Barry Ota gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Pop high in the air. Lewis is there. One down. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch?
You really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one. No doubt home run. Blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet.
An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Buxton
Back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting fourth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
No, that's down.
Fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Buxton going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Yankees are off. Leading off the inning, Tim
Leading off to the Twins.
They'll need him to get something going here.
2.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Fouled off. One and 2, here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of his zone. 1 out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense. The right field. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Hit to short. To his right, Perez. Throw in time first for out number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into that next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bellinger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Hit sharply on the ground. Correa passes. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense.
The designated hitter.
And, guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this game. You were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond. Fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team good.
So gets it 2 down.
Batting 7.
Riding in, Jose Trevino. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he lays off there, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 pitch. A circle change taken for a called strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So digging in now, Ryan Jeffries. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start for the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in. Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-1. Fastball that misses.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some time, Rook. Almost every third baseman to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up. That as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Royce Lewis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9. The first baseman.
Now in the box, France, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. He'll go after the first pitch here. The fastball's hit foul off to the right. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down go the Twins in order. It remains 1-0.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force to bat their games. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. There's another 1-2. Hit to third. Lewis scoops it up. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting 9.
Set to get his evening at the plate started was Waldo Perez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The 1-0 is swung on, missed, and that's strike 1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
So coming to
The
the
center
plate,
fielder,
Cody
number
Bellinger.
35.
0 for 1 for him here in this
Cody
one.
Bellinger.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1-1.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. And into the box, Darren Obradovich. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Outside, that's ball.
Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Darren Obradovich goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
Ball, that's out.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ball and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Carlos Correa comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Twins are set down. Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu.
For the Yankees.
Off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time
DJ.
around.
Counts 1-0.
But fastball inside, ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Version time, and that's out number one. So the base is empty here with one away. Firing up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Swing and a line drive. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, Hero, that's a one-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Finally, he shows some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bat like they're underwater or something. Got a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Giancarlo Stanton comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And a look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at one. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that. He didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Line hard. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is going to play at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 1 run scored. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
The catcher. Nice AB right there. Grinded it to a full count, brought himself a fastball and didn't miss it. Nice execution.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take.
One ball,
He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit.
In there, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 0-2, here it comes. This is popped up. Loose. There, 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in. Oswaldo Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Waiting inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach.
1 run is scored. The run scored in second for a 5-0 lead.
And from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI.
Cody.
good pitches. He gets two outs and to give us that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
He's set and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Or was he ever fooled on that pitch? It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings as a pitcher you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
That's
and he misses with it, 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball in the corners of the zone all game long.
2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive? No walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up, and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. That ball is absolutely yes. And good for him. Sean Obradovich has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. a great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
That was really well executed, Matt. Classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot. He just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Oh, man, that can only count for 1 run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can, and there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
Now batter, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Royce Lewis. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands
Now
inside
batting,
that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Ty France. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball.
Way outside. 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit out toward second. He's got it. Third to second for the first out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the... Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu
leading off
comes
for
in
the
1 for
Yankees.
2 with that home
The
run he
third
hit
baseman.
earlier. Fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of it.
Swing and a drive hit well off the left field, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The right fielder, number
31
31.
away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
No, that's
Didn't
down.
quite catch the zone there, ball 1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball on the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Hard hit at third. Loves it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batter.
Ready for another shot now. Paul Goldschmidt. And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
That's ball
The
two.
pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat.
Nope, that's
And this one
ball
misses
four.
for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate makes somebody else.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Goldschmidt leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends. Ready once again, Darren Obradovich. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. He just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back and be happy about. The strikeout result isn't good, but they're coming down on 3 pitches, and none of which were even in the strike zone. As you see there, that's not a good look.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
That misses.
Down
1 and 2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Shot down the line. Another full count pitch home. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. Another full count offering on its way. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So runner at first now with 1 away. Former #1 overall pick and American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Runner goes for second. It's outside the throw. Defoe with the tag. He's out at second base. And the pitch on 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Twins retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Chaz Holmes.
Leading off
He came
for
through
the
with an
Yankees,
RBI single in his
the
last
designated
at-bat.
hitter, Chaz.
Daniel Kalu
Holmes.
enters to do the pitching
Ladies
in
and
the
gentlemen,
bottom of the
your
sixth.
attention, please.
Ready, here's
Now
the first
pitching for
offering.
Minnesota.
Checks his swing, but this
Number
pitch is
26,
right there for strike one.
Danny Coulomb.
Grounder down the line at third. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And there's one down now.
Now batting.
So
Catcher.
starting forward now,
Okay.
Jose Trevino. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
I got to count 1 and 2. That's the
To
ball.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 to count.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Wilmer Depot will be next. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch
Now batting.
wasn't even
The
close.
second baseman.
Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Outside, that's the ball.
Fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once. You got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing to make a quality pitch. The guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play.
1-1.
Unfortunately not, and now he's got a couple of guys on.
The 1-2. Popped up. France in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bouncer up the middle. Step on the back for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired.
Your
Chad
attention,
Green
please.
is on to pitch from the bullpen now. Start inning number 7.
Number 57.
Batting forward now is the
Green.
Tim Poole, looking to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he'll try and
1 ball,
tempt him
2
with
strikes,
one in the
Cal.
dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off
2
the
balls,
curveball
2
that's in the
strikes.
dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this.
Standing in now, Sean Obradovich, as he'll reach for 1 and come up empty for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Breaking ball.
one
That's
ball,
in the
1
dirt
strike.
as he takes a ball. The 1-1. one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that run will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batters.
Boy, Nero, when you're starting to swing it like this, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he can greet it with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage to that.
0-2, here it is. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Jonathan Loizaga comes on the pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh. Ryan Jeffries will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone.
Count 1-0.
1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. The 1-0. Fouled away. Who at second? Obradovich is over at first with one away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Digging in and looking for more. Lewis. And Sam, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Set with the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen.
Leading up.
The batting order turns over now and set to go Cody Bellinger. Try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. Number 37 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 37.
First offering on its way. No balls and one strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
Yeah, that's a sinker right there. Thank you. This kind of pitcher.
It's in and safe. First play, but he's in there. Now a ball pulled hard with foul right to the left. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Obradovich is there to put it away for out number one. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Aaron Judge. Top of one, it was a ground out victim last time. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
1-1.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see some.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting. First
Paul
baseman.
Goldschmidt now.
Paul.
One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Ball
This
one,
is
no
ball
strike.
one. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
When that pitch was moved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it,
Now back.
but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Fourth trip to the plate for him,
Oh, one
and
for
he's at
count.
risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that
One
get
ball,
out of
one
the way
strike.
as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
Now batting,
Yeah.
Chaz Holmes.
Full.
Number 24
Your
is on, and he'll
attention,
take over on the mound
Now
in
pitching
relief.
for Minnesota.
He's set. Here
Number
it comes.
24.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Stanton leads off second with one gone in the inning. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt?
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
The catcher.
No, that was pretty impressive.
Okay.
And I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Jose Trevino, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball. You drop a changeup in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. In now, Ty France. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout
The
in
first
this one.
baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopper to short. Perez takes it in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter number 1. Second base.
Coming to the plate now, Darren
Oh,
Obradovich. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some
I got a
big
ball, one
situations,
strike.
Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 25. Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock.
I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Carlos Correa, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Oh, too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are now behind the overthrow. You've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
In now, Tim Who come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Buxton over at second. Correa at first. 2 out in the inning. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And a relay to the plate. And he got it as the second run scored.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter. This guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the backs, he makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives it a pair.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Waved out and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the... And here now is Wilmer Depot. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Wilmer Depot.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Taken outside for ball one. Hard liner to center field. Buxton is right there, one down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate is Waldo Perez. Andrew Miller answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
Think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. He singled his last time. And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error as this. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Moving up to the twins.
Digging in to try it again. Harrison Bader struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One and one the count now. Again, another foul ball. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
after multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Digging in, Ryan Jeffries. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jeffries.
From the stretch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch they hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ryan Jeffries goes down for the second out, and now they're down to their final try.
Lewis.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball one, no play.
Breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball one. Home. 1-1 to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. This is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Minnesota, good night. 8-4 tonight. So the Bronx Bombers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.